And ahoy gamers, and welcome back to Titan Quest. The anniversary edition is going through as a hardcore, making our way through the story. Class of plan is a runesmith, which is 50% rune mastery and 50% defense mastery. The main focus on rune mastery, just so we can do some big damage. So currently still in Act 1. We're on the 5th part of Act 1, where we have to... so last episode we took out some Gorgons, as well as Medusa, which is inside some Parnassian caves, or the caves of Parnassus, which is way the north here. So we went through this area here. This is a huge war camp. Made our way through the war camp, went through this cave here into like a Gorgon cave area. Made our way out to... Is this cave here? Or is it maybe in the cave up here? Up here, but we came through into this Athenian passage. So our quest today, hopefully we can get this quest done, is the battle for Athens. The dark sorcerer known as a Tolkien is leading a monster army towards Athens. Whatever his goal, Athens will need all the help it can get to travel to Athens. So just to show, I like to show us at the beginning and end of every video. There, still 0 deaths. We have got one debuff on us, which is the Fire Wrath. So we take extra fire damage. Because we've got this activated, we get this currency here. After every kill, we get an extra 1. Depends on the severity of the enemy, or the difficulty of the enemy. We also made ourselves our first artifact. Quite a cool artifact, to be honest. A bit more elemental damage, a little bit more speed, a little more attack speed. Then I can see all these. I knew this was here, but I didn't actually. It's pretty cool. All the different types of monsters there are in the game. And we're going to continue to make our way through. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, so we'll just keep going. If I open a portal, click on here, looks like we are now in the region of Athens. So hopefully we'll be coming to the end here. We haven't got any side quests. So really we're just going to do a bit of exploring as we make our way through. And if we find any side quest, great, but not really banking on it. And hopefully, I'd like to think that Act 1's probably going to be coming to an end. Although obviously we've got the 5th part here, 6th, 7th, 8th, I'm guessing. So we have to go down to Crete. Guessing us battle for Athens is us just getting to Athens. Athens I think is on the coast. Makes sense for that location to be the next part of the act. But we'll keep fighting our way through and hopefully we find what we can find. Wonder if we're going to find ourselves some big nasties this episode. Big bosses. I'm guessing as we're going to help Athens, might find that Tolkien. I don't think we're going to find him straight away though. Seems like quite early to find like a main boss. You never know. I guess in like games like Diablo, they don't always build up the boss you're going to fight. Just suddenly, bam, now fighting him. I only compare this to Diablo because it's a game I know that. Okay, there's a quest here. So there's a couple Spartan soldiers. What have you got for us?
Hold on there. We've got a giant Lemos trapped here. Stay back. Well, the thing is, we don't know what to do with it. After we saw what it did to Liagris.
Liagris looks like he's down there. So there's a quest there, trapped in the ruins. Yeah, he looks quite angry.
We sent a scouting party out to the Athenian swamps. They haven't returned yet. I don't know what could possibly have delayed them.
There's another quest, Spartans Lost. We don't know where these swamps are. Looks like that wasn't the swamps there, so the swamps could be up here somewhere. But let's see if we can take on this Life Eater here. Let's quickly redo my charm. There you go. Let's see if I can take this guy on. Okay, he's hitting pretty hard. He has got a lot of health life still, I think he's got. He's got no more magic. But, oh, I wasn't going to run there. I wasn't going to back down. Oh, he dropped nothing. That's a shame. Hoping he'll drop something. So what have you got for us?
How did you do that? When you went in, I expected that Lemos to... Oh, my apologies, noble warrior. That
okay.
He injured 3 of our men, and you just went in?
Injured 3 of his men, and we just went in and just took him out. Yes, we are kind of overpowered. Now we need to help this guy out for the Lost Spartans quest. Just down here. Spartans Lost. So it's saying that we're in Athens now. So that is probably going to be the next town we find. See if we can find these Spartans first. See if we can bring them home. One thing I would like is a little bit more health regen, like natural health regen, but that's easiest. I don't really like to use potions in games if I can help it. I like to ideally live off of my health regen. That's just my personal preference. If I need to use potions, great. I have got an abundance of 100. This is in a monster encampment. I don't think that's the way we have to go. It did mention a swamp. Maybe it's down here. I'm just going to knock all these down. Awesome. This might actually just lead us straight back to the road we turned off. We are very close to leveling, so I wouldn't mind leveling this episode. I think we will. Go and attack this boy. Got to keep an eye on my health. We attack these sorceresses. Nice. Right. Yeah, it should be good to attack these. These are all melee, so bonus of my runes is obviously things that attack me in melee take extra damage, where they take retaliation damage. Trying to heal, and yep, we'll take that. Probably didn't need that healing potion. See on the minimap where I put down that portal earlier, and there's that level. The level I wanted. Battle standards are quite annoying. So let's first we want to put some points into more health. Health is definitely needed. Right here, we've got the Rune of Life, which is quite useful. However, I think that we're going to put... We wanted this, didn't we? So one more point into this. This gives me 4% of attack damage converted to health. That should slowly heal me over time. I think we're going to want... Because we want this skill here as well as Rally, because this Rally is a heal. I'm going to put another point into this. The next level we'll be able to level up this skill. The Defense Mastery, the main reason I'm using it is for this extra strength, dexterity and health for this bar up here. Obviously Rally will be really... It's an extra heal. And maybe a Phalanx might be quite cool. Because it lasts for 6 seconds, lifetime. Yeah, maybe not the best, but we might be able to use it. Or even this perfect block, or even a colossal form, just makes us into a big beast. Well, bigger beast. I already am a beast. Right. Then once we've got, now we've got these little bonuses to our health. Like, while we're fighting, we should regain some health. A lot more health than what we were because of the melee attack. We're going to get that Rally Cry next level. After that, then we probably commit a load of points into Rune of Life and this Thunderstrike. Here it is. I just want it to be really strong. That's the one thing I feel like we're lacking. We're having to auto attack a lot of the mobs, which is fine. It's doing the job. I do want an ability just to charge in, which this Rune Strike does do. Thunderstrike, not really. Charge in, ideally kill the enemy, and then I can then auto attack what's left. There's a hero boss over there. Let's see. Charge straight into him. Centaur hero. Okay, I don't know why I'm too worried about this. This rune, just leveling up my a Rune Strike, a Rune Weapon attack is really strong. The random horse. I like the camera just kind of juts out when I walk near him. That's fine. Here's more satyrs. Take on the big boy first. That's what I'd like. If you to be able to charge it and take on like the big boy. Just a small one left. Right. Yeah, that's fine. I just want to see if there's any loot that's going to drop. I guess we have to make our way through this monster encampment. It makes sense to me. We're rude to just leave this here. Yeah, outskirts of Athens. So by using some powers of deduction, probably going to fight our way through this camp here. It's probably going to be Athens on the other side because it makes sense. They're trying to go to war with Athens, so it makes sense to have to defend Athens. That's if I was going to make the game, that's what I'd probably do. Or either we find Athens pretty close, Athens might be one direction, and then swamp where the Spartans are might be the other direction. A bit annoying there that the one my rune strike, or my lightning strike, my right click ability. If the enemy dies in the first swing, you don't do the second swing. Or if they just dodge all of them, you don't do anything. I just charge on. Yeah, I can, of course. Getting quite full with our inventory now. Yeah, so I think that's the swamp there. It looks swampy. Okay, Athens mortuary grounds. So this is obviously just a graveyard. As it's a graveyard, graveyards are normally attached to the city one way or another. So this is probably going to be very close to the centre. Oh, demon dog. Bye, demon dog. Okay, something. Okay, this captain here has just buffed them all. Has gone down. This is going well. I'm really happy with the new rune of life. It's just seems to have the rune weapon, new passive we've got for it. Just seems like we're just taking so much less damage. But it's not so much less damage. We just regen a lot more. Which is good, which is what I wanted. Let this guy attack us a few times. Not in the world.
Your
awesome.
inventory is
and
full.
4 inventories, so we're going to clear this out, see if there's anything of use, and we'll see in a second. So there was nothing good in my inventory just then. We can just carry on. There was that quite a big grave, wasn't there? I think this underground cave here is a huge tomb, loads of undead. I might go back there at one point. I think there's a couple heroes in there. The heroes, good experience. And they just have an increased chance to just drop good gear. Maybe because they're harder mobs. Same as in like Diablo, if there's a champion mob or a unique mob, it's going to drop better gear. Yeah, I can see some markers on the minimap now. It looks like it's just a cave rather than because there's a town or anything. Take on these boys up here. Probably a bad time to look away from my screen. Health just took a huge plummet there. Awesome. I'll provide my rune on me. Not sure what cancelled that rune. Whether it's time or whether I was whether something debuffed me. I know you can get debuffed. Earlier we were getting debuffed when we were fighting one of the hero mobs. It was just draining our health and 2 removing our aura we had on us. Okay, so there's a rebirth shrine on the right hand side there on the minimap. I'm going to clear the top part here, see where this takes us. It looks like this is a natural another tomb. Definitely go and clear this out. Double check, there's nothing around here. Okay, there's nothing around here. Fine. Right, what are we down here? It's just called the Ancient Tomb. That's fine by me. Boop boop. I'm gonna open all these. Probably gonna stop picking up all these magical items. Or whatever these yellow items are called. I know Batman, you did probably say in one of the comments before, but I generally forgot what all the rarity of the items are called. I know the green ones are monster MIs, monster something. The green items can drop, can be some of the best items in the game, because you can put runes and charms into them, whereas you can't do the same with the blue items. It's really good to know. So although the blue items are in theory the rarer of the item, and they're set items, the set bonuses are quite good, they are not as good. Awesome. Go bonk these two. Awesome. Cleared most of the tomb out so far. I do want to kind of natural regenerate here rather than popping potions. Grab the odd thing here or there. Now what? We low on, okay, we're low on dexterity. I think we should probably put some points into dex. Right, we'll clear this bottom area now. So I do vaguely remember when I played this game way long time ago, that the first hero mob you find in the first 3 hero mobs you find in one of the first tombs way back outside the Spartan war camp. This is like 5-6 episodes ago. And just had parcel being delivered, so I had to quickly pop off. You won't have noticed I was gone, but never mind. You may have heard a knock-in audio. So as I was saying, there was a couple heroes at the very beginning of the game, which I vaguely remember farming over and over and over. I think there's one quest which is like 3 undead princes in one room. So I used to farm that over and over and over to try and get gear. That's vaguely remember that. I may have said it in the previous episode. So if hero mobs on, I don't think they're always guaranteed to spawn. But if they do, then you're guaranteed, when you kill them, you're guaranteed to get extra experience down here, and they can drop. They have a higher chance to drop blues and greens, which are substantially better than yellows. Awesome. Yeah, I don't think we got anything good there. That's fine. And we're back to the exploring of the graveyard. Looks like we've left the graveyard and we're back in the encampment. We're physically back in the encampment, but it hasn't said we've moved the area. That's fine. We'll take on some skeletons. Be nice to level up again. Levels are always quite nice, especially in these types of games. Okay, it looks like there's a rebirth shrine. Looks like we have to go on the right. So let's clear up the map. And once we cleared up the map, we will then probably head to the next zone. So this looks like this is just an extension of the monster encampment. Yeah, it looks very much like an extension of the war encampment. Quite nice, because if there's any melee mobs, we can just stand there and tank them, because they are gonna kill themselves. Quite useful. And yeah, so we just clear up this little area here, and we'll go to the next area. And we're back. I cleared that entire area there. Nothing really of interest. Did get a couple more green items, but I went to town, I sold them. Weren't really of any use. So here we go. Athenian battlegrounds. This looks like this could very well be the way to Athens. I think it's Athenian. I could be wrong. Feel free to yell at me in the comments to tell me if I'm wrong. More than happy to take that. Oh, there's a hero here. Mr. Mulgore Flame Spear. Good thing he's melee, because he will just take extra damage from us. We're going to ignore those. Let's go and see what's inside here. Looks like a town of some sort. Right, let's clear out this town, I guess. Could very well just be a... Yeah, okay, it's just a small area we can clear out. Doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Oh no, it might actually. And where are you going? Where are you going? Stop running away. You can see we're actually getting pretty close to leveling up. Hopefully, we can at least get Athens in this episode. And if we can actually get another level, I'll be very happy. Obviously, we probably won't find the Spartans that are in the swamp this episode, just because we're probably not going to find the swamp. We're going to find Athens before we find the swamp. Right, let's now clear. We're going to now clear this road. I like to always clear my areas like sequentially. We're going to clear all this road. We'll make our way through that. It looks like a fortification or some sort of barricade. So I'm guessing we're going to get to Athens. They're going to be like, oh, you're super strong. You should now go take out their war leader. Actually, Oh, you should be able to do this yourself. Yeah, I'm going to probably say that we'll clear out this area here. See if it leads anywhere. I don't think it will. It'll just lead us to Athens, which is probably north of them. Oh, this guy was frozen, not dead. Okay. There you go. They didn't pick that one up for some reason. Yeah, this will be... I won't go any further than this. I'll quickly go clear what's behind us. See what's there. So, I cleared most of the area behind. It didn't lead anywhere else. So, it looks like we're just going to keep going forward. I'm going to take out this battle standard first. But it does heavily buff the enemies. You saw just there, my health just absolutely melted. You really want to be careful with those battle standards. Or I could have just taken out the mob first before you planted it, but easier said than done. There's loads of random target damage, which is pretty cool. So I can now see on my mini-map, like a portal shrine. Yeah, here we go. Here's the battlements of Athens. Go into... Oh, Leonidas is here. Nice. Don't know how he managed to get past us. We're going to quickly scout out the rest of the map. And make sure we haven't missed anything. I doubt we're going to be coming back this way. There's not much to search. We'll make our way into Athens. So I cleared out. Oh, there's a boss mob here. Nice. I was about to leave him alone. War Chief Otis. There you go. Got anything good? Oh, Soul Carver. Nice. What does that do? Slightly less damage, but it's very fast attack rate. Has life leech. Chance for vitality damage. Attack damage converted to health. Energy drain, life leech, and energy resistance. Ooh, that's not bad at all. I wouldn't mind using that. I need a lot of dexterity for that. I obviously do lose some damage. I think we might level into that. It is a bit shame that we won't be able to use this stun. It only works for axes or clubs, but that's fine. We might be able to respec and take that point back. So before we talk to Mr. Leonidas here, what have we got here? Even now, Leonidas stands before the gates of Athens with his Spartan forces. He will want to hear about the news of the Oracle's prophecy. Parnassus war camp. Speak to Leonidas.
Ah, it's you again. Still alive. I am lucky to be here myself. I thought we Spartans could stop this nightmare on our own. I was a fool. In our pride, we refused help from our Greek brethren, and Sparta suffered a great loss to the monsters. A soldier knows only attack. But I must be more than a soldier. I must be a warrior and learn to temper my pride. It has become clear that the Spartans must unite with all Greeks if we are to stand a chance against these monsters. I cannot make heads or tails of the Oracle's prophecy, but your deeds in Parnassus are worthy of a hero's song. This Tolkien you speak of must be the leader of the horde that attacked us. At the height of the battle, he disappeared, giving us the chance to drive the monsters back. I've heard reports of skirmishes within the city walls. I cannot spare a runner. Would you investigate?
Right, okay, so Battle for Athens. Looks like we've now got a new quest here. Order of Prometheus. Leonidas has heard reports of monsters within the city walls of Athens. Head into the city and find out how the monsters got in. Investigate rumours that monsters have reached the walls of Athens.
How much has happened since I saw you last? I'm sure the tales you could spin are at least as long.
Okay, thanks, buddy. Right, so we are actually going to end this episode here before we go into Athens. We've made our way here. We've gone quite far. It feels like we've gone really far, but it actually really isn't. This game is quite. You can easily spend a lot of time in this game. It's quite cool. But next episode we'll make our way into Athens. We're on the 6th part of Act 1. Hopefully we can maybe finish the 6th part and make our way down to here to Crete. But we'll see. We will see. So, made this far. Thank you much for watching. Tomorrow will be a Guild Wars 1 episode. So I'll be back to my normal schedule of this every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I just needed last Friday off of work, so I was out of town. Off of recording, I should say. So, thank you much for watching. Hope to see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day and peace out.